Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Is it that song? Mirichi, Mirichi, Mirichi.
No.
Look, it says it.
No, but it's not. I think that's the name of the awards. That's the award. That's what the award it's called.
Filmy Mirichi.
Mirichi
Oh,
Award.
also Sonu Nigam, isn't it?
Yes, so this is Sonu Nigam singing live with a kid flute player. And his name, I think, is Anirban. But we're about to check it out. This is brand new. Well, brand new to us. It happened in March. But here, have a look.
Nice. That's
It's
a good
fresh,
request. I
it's
think
fresh.
go on. You haven't heard this?
No.
Oh, he signaled him. He's like, easy, tiger.
There
Go
you
on,
go.
dog.
Oh, come on!
Oh, I love the sound of that flute.
Come on!
I
what
love
an
the fucking
adorable
sound of that
scene.
flute.
Look at that! Yes, kiddo. Oh,
This
that's
guy-
not the best picture, but sorry.
Because that's eyes back, yeah.
Go, I'll just find a better picture. Wait. Oh, I can't find it. Anyways, it's adorable, and I think it's awesome that you can find that skill level on such a young, small human.
Oh, shit, go on.
Isn't that fascinating? That's awesome. The flute is such a fickle instrument, though.
ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा
Dude, that is so gorgeous.
चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा
I have a question.
That's beautifully mixed as well. That's so raw.
He's a fantastic. He's such a good singer. He's unreal. Like, it's mental that you can create such magic, literally with just two instruments.
It's crazy. Well, there's actual music behind it too, but
No, but in the sense of, I mean, regardless of the, I mean, there is a percussion present and
Yeah.
I think it's like a guitar in the back. I'm not too sure
I'm
what
not too sure, but there's-
what's making the chord. It could be a piano. I don't know.
I wasn't even paying attention because the main focus is it's so much
Exactly.
the companionship of the flute with the vocals.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
It's mad that you can.
Isolate all the other elements because those two are so prevalent.
Yeah. Obviously, they're mixed in that manner as well. But
Yeah.
Jesus, that is so smart. It's very rare, actually. In perhaps if you're watching from Asia, this might be somewhat common. But for us, even like growing up in South America, you don't really see these type of combinations in a live setting that often.
And not mixed in this way either.
Oh, hell no.
I think again I do believe that the flute is one of the most fickle little instruments to get right because anything to do with the airflow provided by a human, it's fickle. It's a difficult thing to get right because a lot of things determine how your airflow would function, and under pressure you find yourself that you breathe completely different, and to find the discipline to modulate and work under nerves or under pressure can change the way that you breathe. And even if you have mastered the technique or the instrument itself, it's always tough to get through at least the beginning section of the
That's why I have
performance.
so much respect for singers and like
Yes.
flute players and stuff like that, because like say I'm nervous or you're kind of tight or whatever, as a percussionist, to be fair, it doesn't really fucking matter much. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It doesn't,
Yes.
because you're gonna get loose anyways.
Yes,
You're
'cause they're so
inside
physical.
movement,
Yeah.
and music usually relaxes you.
Yes.
It encourages looseness and smoothness. Maybe the first song you might be a bit fucked, but then you'll be fine. But singing though, the first thing that goes is the breath, you know.
That's
and,
right.
Or in the what's that flute player, especially when you're that young. I have so much respect for her because you have to truly be that calm, even if your mind is going like 1,000 words. But oh my god, easy. In a second, there comes the heartbeat, and now and then it's my mom. I bet my mom's watching. Also, what are we having for dinner? You know what I mean? You're like, and you're over here trying to formulate this tube thing. Like, go on,
correct,
yeah.
correct.
So much respect for them. Go on.
Yes. Also, such a weird timing song. Yeah,
That's why it's gotten him through it. 'Cause
it's a tough time signature.
छाया पेड़ की मिल गई
oh, it's just a string section.
The bass is really
उस
nice.
नाने से दिल खिल गई
Oh, that's beautiful.
बरसों के पुराने जख्म पे मरहम लगा सा है
Sonu exudes such mastery of what he
It does. I didn't know that you could make the flute sound like that, right?
does. So mad.
Like he modulates the flute like how you modulate the vocals.
Right.
It's like as if he were to be singing. He's modulating the notes in a way that it sounds like how Indian classical singing it's modulated, as if that was
Perhaps that's why they're so closely related.
maybe perhaps that. Well, it wouldn't make it, you know,
No, but I mean closely
wouldn't be
related.
far fetched to think.
Perhaps closely related in the manner that sometimes Indian classical singers decide to then, or perhaps they pick up the flute when they're really young,
Yes.
and then they sort of then transition into singing.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a far fetched idea. Just given the way that it's being played. Yeah, like there's certain airflow modulations that sound like how the vocal phrasing would go, and I think that's the play here. That the flute is also carrying the tune of the song when Sonu's not singing, and Sonu comes in and sings a part of the song. But it's as if they were in one spectrum of song itself. It's like the both of them are the vocals.
It's also for Smule. Isn't that app where people do karaoke?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. What a big. That is a
Sponsor.
big endorsement.
Right? Yes.
Or good for them to be involved, I guess.
I mean, it
This is
must be
smart.
huge in India though. Then.
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, it must be
I've
huge.
never used the app, but I do see the adverts every now and then. Do you remember back in the day you used to get those ads every year? When you get like a free game,
Oh, true.
you download like a game and then the game needs to make money.
True,
So
true. They would put ads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
the
remember
ads will
that.
be Smule. It's like
Yeah.
some guy singing.
A whole new world.
No, it's like I will guide you home.
Oh,
It'll be like a Coldplay song, and he'll be fucking out of tune. But there you go.
Yeah, I remember that. You see that? That's what I mean.
खुशियाँ चूम
Look at those tiny hands.
यारों यूं जरा
Not Sonu's. Sonu's got big ass hands.
यूं जरा
I like his shoes. That's one hell of an outfit.
मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा
His vocal modulation is insane. Well done, buddy. Well done.
That's
Aw.
class.
That's one proud.
It's very interesting that Sonu just
Sonu's so
naturally,
proud.
maybe because in the stage of his life that he is, but he exudes
That's
such mentorship, like as if you would go to him for advice. I know he was also in a few shows, right? He's like an Idol India or something like that.
Yeah, he's been a judge of a few talent shows, but specifically, I think one of the most recent, according to what you guys have told me, is there's a kids version of like a talent show on TV, and he's one of like the mentors of the whole thing.
Perhaps that's how they met.
Perhaps, who knows? I don't actually know. But yeah, he might be very. I think he's one of those figures that people just naturally.
Because every industry from all over the world kind of has a figure like that.
Yeah.
you look at different places all over the world, and I feel like maybe in India that Sonu might be one of those.
Like one of those, like, yeah.
Because he's had such a long and successful career, and truly was
A
at
lot
the
of
peak
knowledge, yeah.
of everything. So not many people can say you've walked Sonu Nigam's shoes. I mean, no one can, but there is some artists that you can count with your one hand that can say they've reached the same heights.
Yeah,
but for him to spread that knowledge is incredibly valuable.
I think it was the most impressive from a vocal perspective is the youthfulness and freshness that he has been able to maintain throughout his whole career. That speaks a lot of what type of technique, what type of discipline, what kind of mental state he has driven himself into, in a way that could provide the best advice for a younger generation.
Here's a question, a couple of questions. Number one, what is the attire that the flutist, the kid was wearing? Because it seems very sort of, what would you call it? Like it was done on purpose, traditional. Yeah. And then the second question is, what would you say, put in the comment section below, is Sonu Nigam's best live performance he's ever done in his career?
Oh yeah, let's check it out.
I'd love to review that one. Apart from that, thank you so much for watching.
Alright, goodbye.